Okay, sorry, I advanced ahead. You didn't miss much. Basically, what we deduced is that the virus spreads. It's not airborne. It spreads through contact between the infected tissue, the bone, and the mucous membrane. So not your skin, not just touching it.
No, I was making fuck sounds.
Oh, gotcha. Naturally, mucous membrane. So yeah, fuck sounds will be appropriate.
Yeah,
because there's a mucous membrane within the vag. And yeah.
Oh, and what did you do in the game? You put something and something together.
No, they already saw that, and I was just advancing through text. They already saw me. I was
you just advanced through the
here's the bones, little guy. Tell me about it.
Oh no! Look. Yeah, he's not a dog.
There must be
or is the cat a dog? Revelation. It was a dog.
Revelation. Yeah. Anyway, so that thing
that's somebody's joke.
I found something about bacteriophages, the thing I was talking about before.
Yes.
Those are, they're viruses specialized in the parasitism of bacteria. They're used in genetic engineering as molecular cloning vehicles to insert recombinant DNA into bacteria. They were also used in the former Soviet Union to treat bacterial infections.
Was that a good thing? Is that a good thing, or did they fuck up?
Nothing fucked up.
Okay. Oh, that's some good crack we have in here.
Oh yeah, it's great. What is crystallization of virus? Crystallization is the process of transformation of viral components into organized solid particles. Crystallization of biological macromolecules, including viral components, is used to study structural characteristics, for example, through X-rays, laser beams, etc. So all the lab techniques they can use to study crystal structures can be used to study viruses by their crystallization.
Cool.
In so doing, though, the viruses don't need like living material to stick around, basically. It's kind of a way of preserving viruses, from what I understand.
Do you want to keep them around sometimes? Wait a second, that skeleton's not put together at all.
Ugh.
Alright, so do we need to point out that it's missing shit? Nothing in particular, look at the...
Nothing in particular catches my attention, except that he's missing a fucking leg!
And it's got the weird discoloration. Oh yeah, but look at the slight damage to the joint. Fuck off. I'm starting to think that Kimishima might be a Bakashima.
Oh, huh?
Oh.
I was gonna say, if you say nothing here catches your attention,
I'm going to...
The tastiest bone! Why is it broken? This bone is delicious. You want it intact.
I want to, like, if she says the tastiest bone, it needs to immediately cut to an operation where Tomoe Tachibana is getting bone fragments out of her ass because she also ate them.
What could have broken you so easily?
Yeah, really, this game is all like, hey, femur's the strongest bone. Oh, hey, here's the 5th case where the femur got fucked to hell.
Here's a little girl, rebuild her femur.
Yeah, like, way to represent femur.
Another area of scratches on this bone.
Looks like I need
6 scratches. Whoop. Little hairline. Does that not count?
I guess not. The cranial sutures aren't, whack enough.
I guess that's just for aging.
No, as they get older, the sutures come.
That's what I'm saying. Is we can say that like hers have started to come together, but not all the way.
Yeah.
So older than 20, less than 40.
Our John Doe, let's call it.
Let's call her Shelley Brooke.
Oh.
No, Jim, this person's been dead way too long for it to actually be her.
That's true. I don't know. This virus seems to work pretty fast.
Yeah, she's also skeletonized.
Yeah.
We saw her like a week ago. When we drop her in like the acid as seen in Tim Burton's Batman.
That was some good acid.
It was some good acid. I feel like we've looked at everything. Because we're going to ignore the missing limbs, so...
Apparently we're going to ignore the fact that this thing apparently eats bones.
Or they're somewhere else on the table. We're too lazy to put it together.
Yeah, we learned everything.
That's everything I could possibly know about the human body.
This Baka body couldn't possibly teach me anything.
Bakity.
So this one is a little shorter because I think at least it won't make us do crime scene investigation.
Oh man, I need to make a bridge series like parody of Bakano, but it's just spelled Baka, no.
I want your opinion on this fractured femur.
It would be so bad.
Anything?
I need to rewatch Baka now.
Have it right here.
We're not gonna have time tonight.
We're not gonna have time tonight to watch anything.
Could this fracture occur while the person...
Because remember an hour ago when I was like, hey, we're a third done.
Yeah.
When this gets done, we'll be like halfway done.
Yay.
It seems safe to assume that the fracture was caused
Just
by
just us complaining about how long this is and the countdown to being done. Just this is an incentive for you to keep watching.
Decreased bone density.
Markings. I need to find out
Hey,
what they
little
are.
guy, can you analyze this marking?
Oh, better than me finding out. What if little guy finds out and I have a Kool-Aid? To have a Kool-Aid.
Sounds like a great idea. Huh, that's weird.
Does this mean
Oh,
that
this is
whatever happened here
post-mortem.
occurred after the person died?
As seen by Calvin Klein's excellent line of fragrance. Oh man, I can't remember whose videos.
People
I was
gotta stop
watching.
spraying that shit. It kills them.
I can't remember where I heard this from, but they were talking about how like it's a recurring thing on the internet that like adolescent
Those came from shaving the bone off.
or teenage girls on the internet. A lot of them don't know the difference between spelling cologne and colon.
Yeah.
So like, man, I love the smell of a guy's colon. They
I bet you do.
they mean cologne, and then I'm just like, toy.
The staff at USAM...
Gotcha, bitch.
We found you on the internet.
There's a good chance
That
they
means
saved
she's
a
real.
sample from the bone
She's here in the
and
real world.
studied it.
She's coming to get you, Barbara.
Don't say ass 3 times and then look in a mirror.
Jim, remember when we were transferring files and I went to the bathroom?
Yep.
I said ass 3 times in front of the mirror.
Oh, we're having a breakthrough here.
Studying this bone. Using a router on the bone would cause
Is she gonna
particles
get me?
of pulverized bone.
Maybe.
Is she gonna stick something on my ass while I'm sleeping?
Not while you're sleeping.
Not while I'm sleeping. Well, good. At least I'll see her coming.
If the researcher came down with the disease after performing that...
We have figured out that the way he got it, if it's not airborne, and it comes in contact
It's
with the
contact.
membranes,
I thought that's what we were saying about 5 minutes ago.
bone samples taken, unknown vector.
That's right. Now we're starting to see how the serviceman at New Samrid was infected.
Does that mean
The
that
virus
Gabe
rests
wouldn't be
within that
infected if he didn't make proper contact?
Because, yes, it wasn't airborne.
How did... Okay, wait a second. There was like 50 people in that subway.
That's the mystery. We also have to figure that out.
Okay, because I was like, are these people like falling over and then spewing so excellently?
Infection route is mucous membranes. Like I said, free blood. They just drank it all up.
It's free. This week I don't have to pay for it. For some stranger's blood on the street.
But
January, off to a great start.
staff did collect in order to...
2015 truly is a new year.
They shave the bone.
Wash the...
What they're saying is,
This is like
use a router to shave off the bone,
Oh, when you shave the bone
and
and
then
powderize
they inhale bone powder.
breathed bones in. Wait,
Touch the bone, then his mouth.
Oh, I want that to be a
Well, I
sign.
wonder what it tastes like.
I want that to be a sign in my restaurant. Don't touch people's bones and then your mouth.
Causes particles of bone...
And then I can write in the R.
So it's just like a bad DeviantArt fetish thing where it's like they can't figure out how to advance the plot. All they just make them get closer to the thing that their fetish is. It's like, oh, those are tentacles over there. I better take a look just to make sure.
Don't touch the bone and then your mouth.
The powder then carried the
This
infection...
is like a boner. I better lick it just to be sure. I've always been curious what a boner tastes like.
Oh, it tastes bad. It tastes not great. It tastes like a sad wedding.
Dust-borne infection. Little guy, breathe some of this and see if you get sick.
just you grind up more bones and shove it in his face.
Damage analyzed.
Got some joint damage right here. That's the weird thing about that body.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Bone abrasion caused this damage.
Bone abrasion? What do you mean?
Normally, wherever bones meet, there's a layer of...
Listen, have you ever dragged someone out of the door of your car going 60 to 80 miles an hour? Friction will slowly erode him into nothingness.
That must have been what happened to his arm and leg.
Listen, have you ever
He got held out of a car for a while.
Have you ever heard of the skater term annihilate? This is what we call annihilation. Or nihilism, mate. Fuck.
Signs of where I
Nailed it.
are consistent with the bones grinding together.
So these abrasions here were apparently caused by...
The meniscus
Animals
was gone.
gnawing
It's
it.
fucking gone.
Delicious. Animals or members of
This would mean that
caduceus?
the meniscus was lost while the person was still alive and moving.
Catechus.
But what would cause this to happen?
I don't know. Something like eats away at the thing. I don't know.
What if there was an imposter hospital?
Decrease in bone density, lack of cartilage,
The imposter hospital would also be called
a weakened skeletal.
catechus because they're a bunch of cads. Yeah. Fake doctors.
Both these conditions
Doing real surgeries. that'd be their tagline.
It's like the Judge Judy of doctoring.
Yeah.
I believe
So basically, the doctors on daytime TV. You seen that show?
Is that a thing?
There's a show called The Doctor, like a panel of 5 doctors. They all wear scrubs on that show.
Of course, that makes you a doctor.
And it's just another one of those daytime,
kinda like-
medical, like,
It's kinda
hey, green coffee beans, look at these magic snake oils that
They're magic.
will make your fat go away.
Hey, remember, like, wearing scrubs makes you a doctor, like, wearing the symbiote makes you Black Spider-Man. Was it another disease or something else? Maybe ask him about it? Is that a change from before?
Dust-borne infection? No.
Just shove
Little
it in his
guy,
face.
what do you got? Oh,
Oh,
he
he
can't.
can't. He can't handle it. What about the key? Did you ever ask him about the key?
Hey, little guy.
I didn't.
Tell me what the
Tell me
key's
what
for.
this key is for.
What the fuck is this?
A key, Kimishima, is for opening doors.
Oh.
Unique key.
Magnetism. Is it a
Magnetism.
car key?
Magnets?
They have them like that. The drawers in the Verizon store that I got my new phone, they had special locks that aren't just keyholes. They put this little device on that sticks on there like a magnet, and then it's an electrical signal in it.
Why,
It opens the lock.
Probably
why do they need that?
safe or
Keep the phone safe.
high security.
Can't pick those locks.
There's a number on it as well.
You could just make a normal key, though, right?
Can you find out
Yeah, but this is
where,
future-y and
whenever it
cool.
goes to?
Oh, that's true. It's cool. I forgot. You caught me.
I can look into it, but
I really don't want to.
What's wrong? Is there a problem?
we don't have a clue where this key came from. It'll take a long time to find out any specific.
That's fine. It's still...
Listen, little guy. I got a date in about 12 minutes. Can you hurry this shit along?
I'll let you handle this then.
He can have that key.
The date is
Fuck
with
it.
this bone. I'm gonna touch it and then my face.
Hey, little guy, what's in this?
I need you to
Is it
analyze
poison? Just shoot it straight into your eyes.
Your shitty, droopy eyes.
I found this in the deceased
Fucking
person's
shitty me
archives. I
eyes,
get the feeling
amiibo
there may be
eyes.
drugs.
I see. So you want
Is
me to
this drugs? Snort it and answer me.
Good.
This is the kind of thing that we do at the FBI after all.
You know, your job.
that I have. I work here. Officially, they pay me.
So you'll have to give me time.
My name's Naval. Just gonna remind you, that is my first name.
Abel?
Of course.
Naval.
I'll keep investigating.
I think it's Abel, and his last name is Ism.
Oh,
His name is Naval?
yep.
Like belly button?
Investigator Naval, yep.
Oh, Naval. I think it's
Naval. It is Naval.
It is Naval? You know what my favorite Pikmin level is? The Fuzzy Naval.
The Forest.
Oh, is it Forest Naval?
Yep.
I think it's Fuzzy Naval.
No, it's the Forest Naval.
I'm gonna go with it. Mine sounds dumber, thus Miyamoto would want it to be. You done anything with his stupid bloods? Have you asked him about the clothing?
I might.
Where the fuck is this from?
Yeah.
Hey!
Look at that.
James doing good!
I need you to check the skeleton's
Is this
DNA.
from the
See if
same
that blood
person?
Came from the same
Also, is it on sale?
It's a fabulous
Do you have
suit.
the results yet, little?
Hey, don't rush me, please. The results just came in.
It's almost as though I should have rushed you.
Huh.
Same person.
If that's the case, what kind of hemorrhaging is it?
The kind
If
with
this hemorrhaging
blood?
wasn't caused by physical trauma, then
Blood kind!
The pukey blood kind.
Oh, not pukey blood. That's not kawaii kakoi sugoi at all. Unless you do a whole bunch, and then it's at least kakoi. Or, what is it, kakoi? What is spooky?
Yeah.
What is spooky?
Kawaii.
Kawaii, I always forget.
Do I have to leave and
Kawaii!
then... No, can I just talk to him? Can we just have a chat?
Let's just have a good old chat. Oh, trick him into thinking you're buds. That way they won't know that you're not. They won't get in the way of your investigation. Then you combine everything.
I think you're right. I think I have.
I think you gotta go to the scene of the crime.
There is no scene of the crime.
Oh no, you're dead. If there's no scene of the crime... Oh yeah, now you got the items. There's no scene of the crime, then who was phone?
These items found at I'm already finished with them, I guess.
But... No, nothing. You already checked all pockets?
Yeah, I checked this one too and it was empty.
Nothing in that one.
She said I'm already finished with these, I think,
It's everything from the body, so I guess all you got maybe there's one last thing you gotta combine or ask him about.
Maybe, because like,
That's all I can think of.
I'm already finished with them.
You already finished.
We finished. We gotta just use our computer.
Listen, we had a happy ending with these things, and now we're finished. We finished all over. Alright. Gonna brute force it a little bit here.
Hey, little.
Oh, fuck you.
Can you analyze something for me?
Wait, was it? We had to do it twice?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Haven't I already analyzed this?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's exactly what we're saying.
Yes.
Did
but
you not finish your
God
job?
damn it.
Like what?
We know now that the bloodstain comes from the same person as these bones, but there was no obvious
But
damage.
did we find out if they were lizard people?
Can you investigate?
I am one of the proud 4%.
Caused that bloodstain?
Doesn't sound a little crazy, Kimishima. Listen, little guy. They thought that Isaac Newton was insane back in his day. They locked Galileo in his own house. Clearly, them disagreeing with you makes you correct.
Of course.
Listen,
I'll be counting.
Who is them? They know who they are.
them, capital THEM.
Analysis of the syringe is complete.
Listen, probably more people.
That's a thing in Sam and Max season 2.
Yeah. Probably more people believe in lizard people than believe in stem cell research.
Interferon, acyclovir.
That cannot be true.
I hope it's not.
Slow down a second. What are you talking about?
It's the medicines that were.
I mean, no, I don't think
No,
statistically.
now he has the syringe stuff.
I don't think it's statistically accurate, but
Seriously,
it's
don't understand.
it'd be funny.
Viral drug on record is in this list.
Antiviral drugs.
There was even an ampule of Ashvin's in there too.
Or should I say a higher percentage of people who believe in lizard people than voted for stem cell research?
Okay.
It's an excellent antiviral drug, but
Still don't know if I agree with that, but yeah.
problems with side
Okay.
effects.
Huh.
I think it's all about procedure.
Ashvin's is an antiviral drug. It draws on the
If you're going to the orphanage for your stem cell
Aha.
research,
people become calcium deficient.
If the antivirals use too much, the body becomes calcium deficient.
Oh.
Draws it from the bones, leads to all sorts of
I
complications.
used up all my CP, my calcium powder.
Okay, good.
I see.
What did you think I was gonna say?
CP stands for something else.
You can tell me about that later, I
I
guess.
can do that.
Antiviral drugs in his possession, along with a dangerous, unapproved drug that caused
No, okay.
deficiency.
Oh, I'm getting antsy. This.
You're in a similar department.
Oh, good. I'm getting
Antiviral drugs, a weakened skeleton.
The large amounts of antiviral drugs found in the corpse's personal effects, and
You can tell I'm sorry done with this frenzy because I've been rocking in my stool for the last
Uncontrollable
10
crying.
minutes. Calcium consumption. It's delicious.
Ashvin's consumes a 50-kilogram person's body contains roughly 1 kilogram of calcium.
Wow, really?
99% of
Yep.
that is in the bones.
2%?
99% of it's in the bones and teeth.
Okay, well,
In
that makes
other
sense.
words,
I mean, bones should weigh at least 2%.
Decreased bone density.
yes.
2% or 4%? Do my bones believe in the lizard people? I feel it in my bones!
Administered the Ashvin's drug to,
Random strangers!
yes, themselves. The first piece of evidence supporting that is
The syringe?
The fractured femur. Only a bone with very low density could break like that.
fracturing of the femur.
Or if you were sleeping in the highway.
That's true. Also that. Loss of the meniscus.
Boom! Oh, I didn't know!
He's dead! We solved the mystery!
No! I'm glad we figured that out. Now we can quit.
Thus, we can deduce that the person's weakened skeletal system was due to the side effects of the Ashvin's drug. I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling that Ashvin's gonna, like, destroy me in a sumo wrestling match.
Damn.
What about the other two? I mean, the green and blue.
I'm trying it. Give me a
Yes,
second.
it seems
Oh, green and blue. Oh, I don't
He
know.
was trying to treat the hemorrhagic fever he had.
Hemorrhagic fever via
That's the thing!
Yeah.
And whoever this was, they had been taking large doses of antiviral drugs along with a dangerous, unapproved.
What was it?
Like-
Someone was talking about a show where they just, like, whenever, like, you know how you were
A terrible doctor.
you know which show was it? The one that Netflix did an additional season of?
Arrested Development?
Yeah, Arrested Development. You're saying, like, the strong suit of that is that you have, like, jokes that have so much setting up, and
Yeah.
then later on you're like, oh, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He was talking about, they were talking about some show where they're like, they break the fourth wall so hard that they have a character who regularly goes, oh, he's talking about the thing from before. There's something funny about that, just like
Gosh.
blatantly shouting it from the heavens.
I should stop making conjectures. symptoms.
Oh, I need hard
Hemorrhagic fever
evidence.
causes hemorrhaging from all over the body,
Okay.
along with other various conditions. If we could find traces of that disease,
Gee, I wonder how we will find traces of that discoloration on the bones that we ignored earlier.
Well, we can
Hemorrhaging. Blood stain contains
Oh,
saliva.
no,
that blood stain was vomited.
From a gunshot wound. He bleeds.
yes,
Sputummed out of his bloodshot wound.
Yep.
Bloodshot wound?
Bloodshot wound?
Fuck. I'm dying, Jim.
the blood stain on the clothing was due to the person vomiting.
Yeah, I knew
blood.
that,
Hemorrhagic
because he's
fever
got viral
from
hemorrho.
all over, both
Hagic.
internally and externally. Vomiting blood is one of the signs of this disease as well.
Uh-huh.
This person died of viral
Uh-huh.
hemorrhagic fever. The evidence that I'm drawing that conclusion from is
The clothing was unchanged.
That is the... no. The clothing is unchanged.
You almost selected
Stop
it
it.
absentmindedly.
Don't do that.
I said it
No
like 10
evidence.
seconds ago. The weakened bones or the... Yeah.
I was gonna say, what? None of those are things that happened. Oh, duh! The clothing. It is the clothing was unchanged. Because they died of it. They puked blood on themselves and died. They never changed the clothes. Fuck.
Damn it, I said it to troll you, but me saying it to troll you was the troll.
Yeah.
indicates that this person died soon after this attack.
Is this case over yet?
It's almost over.
You think we can get
think.
in this one?
Yeah, we can go a little longer than we got this.
Go a little long just to knock it out.
Yes, long
Mama said knock you out.
What?
this person caught and
Long
died of
before the
viral
pandemic.
hemorrhagic fever
Yep.
that caused this quarantine. Who in
The
the
panda-
world are you?
Who in the world are you?
Go on.
I've noticed something.
I'm all ears.
Well, this
I'm literally made out of ears.
it was rejected by the FDA. for
Oh, the
being
FDA's like, fuck this shit.
large
D minus.
viral drugs. These things aren't available to the general public.
You have a point.
It was
Someone
only
who had
available
access
to the
these
general
things would be
pubic.
Oh no, the pubes. He would have to be in the health profession.
Or technically he could be a famous billionaire who's just like, fuck you, give me the thing. I
That's
have money.
true. There's got to be a reason these old backwards ass people are still alive.
They get all the good stuff way before
authority to
they're done.
information
Yep.
from the medical
That's why they believe in lizard people. They have become partly lizard. They're growing
Yeah.
limbs back. It's like I didn't even need that limb back.
identify this individual.
Maybe there is more. We can just stop and go on later.
Yeah, we'll do this and then more trauma team.